So you got your reed getting all wet. So first thing you do is you take your mouthpiece and what I like to do is I hold the neck like this to where this part is in my hand like that.
It's dripping.
Yeah, I know, because I was playing a little bit before you came in. But yeah, so you hold the neck like that, and you just
I remember you like suck into your pop
to catch to see if it's sealed. So go ahead, grab your neck. Yep. I like to use my right hand because I'm right-handed. It's easier just to kind of slide it together. It's up to you.
Right hand.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Oh, it is.
There you go. Perfect. And now that ligature, the screws will face downwards, which is awesome. So yes. Yep. Remember how to put the reed on now? Yep, the flat side. And what I do is you just slowly lift this up so you can then slide it in. What happened? Nope, you just gotta lift it up a little bit more. That's okay. So yeah, with the...
Wait, isn't it like...
Nope, flat side, you had it right. So then scoot this up so you could then slide it in.
It doesn't want to go in. It's wrestling.
Careful on the tip. There you go, that was good. So then once you kind of slide it in,
Tighten it up.
now not too much. Remember that was our problem last time.
Yeah, it's always the problem with me. That's probably the problem because I heard like the pop when I sucked in, but it wasn't making noise.
You're actually, yep, so scoot it down just a little bit more and push that metal piece down. You want it to be along, yeah, there you go.
But then when...
Yeah, that's perfect spot.
But then when I loosened it, I didn't hear the pop, but I was
that should
able
be good.
to play
That
a
should be
little
tight
bit
enough.
better.
Yep. Now just a little bit more on the top. Again, it doesn't have to be super tight, just enough to where it snatches it. Blood there. Just pull it away. Yeah, I heard a little pop there. You got it.
But I want it to be loud.
You want it to be loud. So there, you just gotta make sure it's right on there. And
Uh-oh, this scooted up.
oh, okay. So then again, make sure it's all lined up. You got just that little black sliver. There you go. That was a good one. Nice. So that means your reed is perfectly sealed in the right spot.
Okay.
So now you're gonna hold this in your left hand. Yep.
Oh, left.
Yep. Your right hand grabs the bell.
Hold on,
So
wait,
you don't...
this isn't straight. It's always...
It doesn't have to be straight because you actually want it on a slight angle. There you go. Now
what
as you got
if they were like right hand? If they were left-handed, they'd be holding this with their right.
Your dominant hand always grabs.
That way, the most important part doesn't get damaged.
So now that you kind of are holding it, you're gonna take that hook. You can then set this maybe on the side, and then take your hook of your neck strap, hook it in to it's over here, I believe.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
This one like curves.
Yeah, mine's got a little hook on there, so.
Oh, so it's
extra protection.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, mine needs that.
So let's see what we got. So, yep, it'll hook just like that, and you should be good. So now you can put the neck onto your instrument. Yep. So this should be hooked on and grabbed. So you just kind of hold it there, and you grab the thing with your left hand.
We just stare at each other.
There you go. And now that little black piece is perfect because it's right catching in there. It's lined up in there.
It was funny because we just looked at each other and laughed.
Well, you'll also notice, I think yours has one too. Check it out. You got this little line right here on the neck. That's going to be lined up right with the black part.
It's not.
So then just scoot it slightly over to make sure it's lined up. There you go. Got it. Nice.
It's not.
What?
Wait, this keeps on coming off. Does that mean it has to
Just tighten this a little bit tighter, yeah. So you want to always find that happy medium.
Ooh.
Yeah, that looks lined up. All right. So, do you remember where to put your fingers?
Yeah, I just have to look to remember where.
That's awesome. Yep. Always double check.
It always makes me take my fingers off of where they gotta go when I put it down, and it annoys me.
That's okay. So right now.
Isn't it bad because you don't want to look up, you want to be looking straight?
Yes. So that means your neck strap is a little too high. So let's lower it just slightly. There you go. Awesome. So yeah, Toy, why don't you sit on the edge of your chair like this so you can have your saxophone right on the tip of your leg. There you go. That looks awesome.
I think the problem was last time when I did it, I was sitting on the floor.
Yeah, and now this time it's a little too low, so I'm just going to raise it up just a bit. Now again, it should come right to you. So, Yep, you're not reaching for it. It's coming right to you.
I accidentally pushed a different one.
That's okay, that's okay.
That's the thing I don't like is I accidentally pushed different buttons.
No worries, no worries. So let's start now with the book. So, awesome. We're going to start on page 4.
If I keep my mouth on it, it gets to read better.
Yep, you want to keep it nice and moist. So,
can I put moisturizer on it?
Nah, no, just saliva. Just saliva. So, today we're going to start.
Can I get a bag of soda and then dip it in there whenever I need to?
That might be a little weird, but I'm not going to stop you.
I did that.
So, today we're going to get into actually reading the music in the book.
Whole notes.
So, yes, a whole note. Do you know how many counts a whole note gets?
4.
4, you
I
got
know
it.
this from music.
Perfect, awesome. So, a lot of what you learn about rhythm and reading music
sometimes
should
I forget
transfer.
what the notes are called, but if they tell me it, sometimes I'll know, but if I see it, I'll sometimes know.
So, we, as saxophone players, play in what's called treble clef. So, treble clef
I've heard that.
means, it means that our notes are on the higher range, but they can be in the middle too. So, this, again, is going to tell us our notes. So, the first note we learned was the note B. And if you look at that, it tells us, the black dot tells us which finger to push down, which is that first finger. Is just the B. So, yep, just that first finger. Go ahead. Try that.
I think they're in the wrong position.
No, that was right.
No, because this one was right there and it was like...
Oh, yeah, that one was wrong. But your first finger was right.
Because I just felt this one because I accidentally pushed it down and it didn't move.
There you go. Yep, and that's a good way to tell. Oh, you came unhooked. So, that's the one thing sometimes.
Is that way it fell? Fail.
There you go. So, try just your first finger, that note B.
How do I know it's 4?
4? So we'll get to that first. First, let's just get a good sound. Yep. Yeah, remember? Pull that chin down. Yeah, that nice and flat. Yeah, so we got our first finger down, right? Pushing it down. Go ahead.
Wait, I'm accidentally pushing.
Yep, just the first finger. Go ahead, try that again.
If Gary was like this.
So I had to make sure I was in tune with you. So, all right.
How do you know it was in tune?
I'm just going off of him. So
I don't even know.
My notes are right.
We'll pull out a tuner later down the
I might
road.
be accidentally pushing down this or like something here.
All we're focusing now is getting that muscle memory and those proper
I just
techniques.
don't like the placement of the notes because sometimes I accidentally like push my hand.
So right here, let the weight be on your thumb. Don't try to hook your. There you go. Nice. Yeah. So try just your first finger again. B. Yeah, totally.
Sometimes to do it, I have to take off all my other fingers except for this one.
That's okay. If they gotta hover just a little bit, try not to let them fly away, but let them just hover. Yeah, there you go. Try B again. Yeah, awesome. So, hold on. Let's do jumping the gun. All right. So we got B, and this is our first note B. And if you see, this is on the third line, right in the middle. 1, 2, 3.
I know there was like a thing where like B, F, like E and stuff.
Yeah. This tells us right up here. E, G, B, D, F.
There was a bunch of different sayings for it.
Every good boy
Yeah.
deserves fudge.
And then the way I always remember the spaces is face. Face for space. I kind of always say that with a little line. Face for
The thing
space.
when I do.
So B is our first note, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna play it for 4 counts, and then we're gonna rest for 4 counts. So how do we know what 4 counts is?
1, 2, 3.
We decide together. That's a little fast. So let's take it not too fast, but like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you rest. 2.
Yeah, our teacher goes like this for rest.
Yep, the cutoff. That's awesome. Nice. So, when you're also starting your note, you want to make sure you're saying the word to as you play. So it's going to be
Wait, I think this got out of place.
Oh, yeah, it came off a little bit.
I always forget about the...
So, a way to check.
See, it definitely came off.
That's okay. So, yep, go ahead. Get it lined up. So,
It's hurting my knee.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, not really my knee, but my leg. Whatever that part of your leg is called.
Your thigh.
Yeah,
There you go. So is it lined up? I don't want to touch it.
my saliva.
Yeah.
And I was sick.
Yeah. All right, and then so this. Let's see. You just want to turn it tight enough to where it kind of snugs. You don't want it to like over tighten it.
Okay.
Try that.
Uh,
Yep. First finger down one more. You're off the wrong key. There you go. First finger B. The note B. Go
hold
for
on, I
it.
need to get it wet.
Yeah. Really good sound to it.
I did it for too long.
Now remember to use your tongue and say two. Yeah, now so let's count and do it together. So this first line is all B. We just have 4 beats of rest, 4 beats of playing, 4 beats of rest, 4 beats of playing. So let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you rest. 2, ready, breathe. 2, 3, 4, and then you rest. 2, ready, breathe. 2, 3, 4, off. 2, last one, go. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep counting your rests, even though they're at the very end, because it's still part of the music. Nice, really good sounds, Toivo. Remember to keep your back straight, because that'll help your airway stay straight. Yeah. And if you ever like crumple up a straw and then try to blow through it, yeah, some air will get through, but it's a lot less air than if you have a nice, clean, straight straw. So that's
Ow.
like,
Just poked
oh yeah, you gotta be careful with
bad
that.
boy.
So looks like you're also leaning a little bit, so maybe the strap came down just a bit. So let's
I
lift it up.
mean,
Just,
because I put it on my leg.
oh, that's okay. Try that. Yeah, that looks perfect. And your finger looks awesome. It's curved like a claw. You're on the tip of your finger. That'll help you once we start playing faster too. That's
Like
awesome.
basketball, the finger pads.
Yep.
To dribble the ball.
You want to be on the tip of your finger. Yep, exactly. I always say like a claw. So now,
I'd say basketball.
basketball, whatever helps you think of it, for sure. So now, number 2 is the note A. And if you look, is there a line going through that note?
No.
No, it's right on a space. So just like if we look up here, F-A-C-E, A is the second space. A. So A is our first finger stayed down, B, and we're adding our second finger now. Oh, that would be the hidden key. There you go, try that. There you go. There you go. So, yeah.
I kind of like that.
So now, yeah, that's cool, man. So now let's try to get through with the note A. So again, your first 2 fingers are down. You're going to take a nice deep breath. Chin is flat towards the ground. And you're going to say the word 2 for every note. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, make sure you use your second finger, not your third.
Breathing.
There you go. 1,
Breathing.
2, ready. Up. Keep your fingers down. That'll help. If you keep your fingers down, then you don't have to think about
I always
re-putting
forget
them
where
down.
they are.
Boom, boom. Yeah, you skip that little guy. We'll come back to him later.
And then sometimes I accidentally push down.
Yeah, that'll make the high note speak out, but we gotta
Oh,
keep
I
the.
really want to.
We'll get those. We'll get there eventually. Yep. We gotta go one at a time. So, first finger, second finger down, one more key. Oh, there you go. And then your third finger is just kind of floating with these fingers floating. There you go. So first 2 fingers down all the way. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can hear the high note, and you can play around with it at home too when you're practicing and making
Mom,
sure.
Gary ain't gonna like that.
Yeah.
Because he got his eardrums burst.
There you go. 1 and 2. All right. So let's
That's
try
why
it.
he wouldn't like
Let's
it.
try to get through this first page before we run out of time, okay? So here we go. Note A, you're saying 2. 1, 2, ready, go. Then we're off. 2, not so loud, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. 2, next one, go. Off. 2, 3, 4. Off. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Toivo, nice job, man.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy.
That'll happen
Yeah.
too
Yeah,
when
you
you're playing
told
a wind instrument. So when that happens, just kind of take a break.
Watch some game theory videos on YouTube.
Maybe for like 30 seconds. And then take it, and then come back.
Can I change that to minutes? Because his videos are like 30 minutes long.
Well, it depends on how much you want to accomplish when you're practicing. So a nice breath in through the nose and out through the mouth will help kind of reset also.
I was telling Mom that wait until I come back and I'm playing every single chord as music.
Yeah, man. You're doing great. You got really great rhythm too. You're keeping your count going. Not a lot of kids keep that count going. So you're doing awesome.
As soon
keeping
as
the
I
count.
hear something off, I try to change it to see what's pushing down.
All right, Toivo. So this next line, we got, what's our first note here?
Whole.
A whole note, but what's the note name?
B.
B. And then what's our next note? We switch to what?
Wait. No, we don't switch to that because look.
Oh yeah, you gotta rest.
Ha.
So we got our B, there's a line through it. Then we have a rest. Then what note?
A.
A, yep, because it's on a space.
Rest.
Then rest, then.
Whole.
But what's the note name?
B.
B, and then?
Rest.
And then?
A.
A. So when we're
Rest.
playing, yeah, exactly. So when we're playing,
Because I keep on getting confused with music class calling it a whole note.
whole notes, yeah. So it is a whole note, but then we also need to know which pitch it is. That's the note.
What,
Like,
I just figured something out. What if you put your hand down here like this?
that'll give us different notes.
So
Yeah.
you don't accidentally do this, so you could go down here.
Yeah, when I play, I just kind of have them floating there so that I'm ready to go.
But instead of putting your hand here where I could easily push down, put it here where I can't easily push down.
Well, there also you want to use like your thumbnail. So check it out. See how my thumbnail is here? I don't have my whole thumb. My thumbnail here will give my hand space to where I don't accidentally hit those.
Oh!
Yeah, that's kind
I
of.
kept putting my whole thumb through it.
Oh, that was my fault. I should have seen that. Yeah. So yep, right on your thumbnail. All right. So we're switching back and forth from B to A. We got. And then we rest and then. All right. You ready? Nice and in time. Keep your count going in your head. Remember to say 2 for every note. One. Yep, go for it.
Spot.
Pinky, or this should be here, ready for the A. Ready? So B's down, ready to go. 1, 2, ready, play. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, ready for the A, go. So there we gotta have them both down, remember? 1 and 2. Yeah, 2 black dots for that note A. Try that. 1, 2, ready, play. Off. 2, ready for B. Nice. 2, ready for the A. Nice,
I
Toivo.
feel like my throat is getting sore.
Your throat's getting sore. So what'll help too is when you're first practicing, and well, actually whenever you're practicing, is to have like a glass of water. That'll help just to drink.
I don't have my water jug.
Yeah.
I don't really like Fortnite that much, but it looks like a giant, big chug jug for Fortnite.
Oh, nice. Cool. Well, we only got about 5 minutes left. Can you make 5 minutes, or do you really need a drink? Because we got cups in the bathroom if you really need a drink.
I
Think you can make it?
I can make it after.
All right, let's do it. So we're so close to being done with this page. Next note is now the note G. So if we look up here, G, A had 2 fingers down, B had 1 finger. You got it, yeah.
I saw it and I was like, okay, so I gotta do that and then look.
Yep, you got it. So now let's try G. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Off. 2, ready, go. 3, 4, off. Yep, keep it going through the whole note. 4, off. Remember to say 2, ready, and. Yeah, there you go. So when it like kind of squeaked and you heard the almost like the higher note coming out.
I really wanted to switch. I tried to look, but I didn't see anything down.
Yeah. So what happened is you're kind of biting a little too hard on that reed. So remember, keep your chin pulled down towards the ground.
I'm afraid the reed is gonna break because when I put this on and the reed's still in my mouth, I feel like it's about to break.
Yeah. It's looking good so far. You're doing a really good job of taking care of it. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I leave it in the case unless I'm practicing or playing here.
Exactly. Yep. That's exactly what you want to do. Keep a hold of it. All right. So next, the last line, line 5. We're starting with what note?
G.
Then we have
Rest.
And then we go to?
A.
Then we have?
The hook came off.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, that's the next note that came off. Rest.
And then?
I keep on almost wanting to say B. B.
Yeah,
I
B.
mean,
You
oh.
would. B. No, B was
Now-
right. Say B.
Now I'm getting back into the thing.
Yeah, so think of, you could say whole note B if you want to combine the two together.
Whole B.
Yeah, there you go. And then that would be?
Rest.
Yep, a whole note rest.
G.
And then a whole note G. So we're starting on what note?
G.
G, which
Like,
is how many
you could
fingers?
call it-
Oh, G is how many fingers?
3.
3, you got it. Alright.
So those 3.
Curved like a claw, like a raptor. Alright. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Remember? Keep that chin. Yeah, that was better as you got. Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's start together on the G. 1, 2, ready, G. 2, 3, 4, rest. That's okay, that's okay.
I really wish I could do this and then have it like that, but I can't.
So yeah, remember to sit on the edge of your chair. You're slowly starting to
It's
scoot
really
back.
annoying to have on the edge because I'm used to going like this
Yeah.
and just sitting in class.
But what also will help is you'll start building muscles from holding up your instrument and by keeping it right here in a perfect spot.
My neck doesn't like it though.
Yeah, yeah.
I have this to protect my neck.
Your neck will build up the muscles too, holding the weight of the
Okay.
instrument. So, all right, we're doing great. You got
Oh, it came off again.
that. You get it this time. There you go. You got it. So you're doing awesome.
This thing comes off more often than the one at home.
Last one. It doesn't mean just not used to it. 4 off. 2. Whoa, we gotta count 4 beats. Let's try it again. You're doing
I
great.
already did.
Yeah, we gotta count together. We gotta be together. 1, 2. Start with the G. 2. Ready for A. Off. Now ready for B. Ready, go. 3, 4. Sit up tall, sit up tall. Last one. Back to G. Off. 2.
Because I thought you were doing rest, which is why I didn't play.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was my fault. 20. But no, that's awesome, Toivo. So what?
I need to practice learning like when and not to bite so hard.
Yeah. So by biting, that'll make those higher notes kind of squeeze and kind of squeak out. You don't want to squeak. So keep your chin like this. You got your corners tight like this. Check it out. And your chin is flat towards the ground. Really flat.
I could do loud G.
Yeah, man, you got that.
Because I did this.
Yep, that octave key. That's what's called an octave key.
Oh, this activates this, which pulls this, which pulls this.
Yep, and that's called a vent. It vents the air out. All right, you got 1 minute left. So I want you now to play me what you thought about playing. As I said, I want you to come up with your own little thing.
Playing a song that I already knew on the piano.
Yeah, go for it. Make sure you're on the right keys. There you go. Yeah, you're careful you don't clip one of the side keys. That was awesome, Toivo. Nice. Cool. So now try to do it where you keep your fingers down now.
Like just go like this.
Because you were kind of lifting them up and trading them out. So every time you set one down, keep them down. You know what I mean?
Like this?
No, don't lift them up.
No, so like this?
So keep that B down. And then when you go to A, keep all of them down, all 3 of them down. Then you just lift one at a time. Then you keep that one down, then you up, keep it down, yep. So you're just going between those 3 different notes. Try it one more time and then we'll be done, okay?
Okay, this is gonna be hard because I'm used to just going like this fast.
Yeah, so you want to be able to keep them held down.
Hold on, it needs to be moist. Dang it!
Yeah, that's okay.
It's hard. Wait.
Hear that chin?
Wait, this is. Ah! Damn, it's hard doing it like that.
So first start with the B, the first note B. Yep, go ahead. Oh, you got it accidentally. There, just the first finger.
That is loud.
pinching again.
Wait, I was pushing both down.
Mhm.
Wait.
Nice, Joy.
That
Oh,
was
cool.
good, and I just played random because it was too hard for me.
Exactly, and that's what you do is you just start playing random notes, seeing what sounds good, seeing what you like. So for next time,
I just I'm cleaning now, I'm not cleaning.
no, you can start cleaning up as I talk.
Okay.
So next lesson we'll do is we'll start talking about we're gonna add another note. So this up here is called a finger chart, and it tells you where to put your fingers to get specific
Yes,
notes.
finally!
So for B, we put our first finger down, the black
Oh
dot.
yeah, I've just been looking at that and then doing it.
For A, we put our first 2 fingers down, correct? And for G, we put our first 3. So now, we're going to start moving the other way to higher notes, okay?
I just heard someone out.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
probably
I
others.
just looked.
So, but yeah, so, and if you ever forget, you turning it the right way? There you go. So if you ever forget, if you look up top, this is kind of your cheat sheet. It tells you everything you need to know.
I'm a cheat in class with it.
You know what I mean.
It'll tell me all the answers.
Now remember that read is the most important part, so you want to put it away.
That's why I'm holding
first.
it so it doesn't fall out.
Yeah, you got it. Yep, and then put it right in its case, the first thing. You can just set that in there so you can get the case.
Oh, it's right here.
There you go.
I don't know why, but I get it.
I would other way around. Nope, the skinny end first. Nope. No, like rotate it. If that makes sense. Like this end. No, like
No,
there you go.
Last time I put it in like that. That's what.
That end will it'll
It's
cradle it.
chipped a bit, see?
Oh, that's okay. If it's
No,
if
I
it's
need
the
a new one.
littlest splinter, that ain't nothing.